The Nashville we know today looks almost completely different than the Nashville of the past. On January 16, 1904, three African Americans dreamed of helping other African Americans build wealth and economic security. They opened 1-cent savings bank, later known as Citizens Savings Bank and Trust. It was a time after Civil War Reconstruction where racial relations were still divided.
They were the only ones. They took that first step, so we were the only option.
Corey Hammonds is the current Chief Operating and Credit Officer for the bank, founded by R.H. Boyd, Preston Taylor, and J.C. Napier.
The mission and what these principal founders started, we're still doing the same thing. It has to be because of us, it has to be by us, it has to be for us. And so what we're doing today is we're just trying to take that to the next step.
Creating financial legacies for African Americans through their bank is still felt today. Hammonds told me many black churches and families relied on them for banking since they were not allowed to use other commercial banks. Of those many legacies they helped build included Reverend Tony Keys, whose family and beloved church, Jefferson Street Missionary Baptist Church, used the bank.
It's very important. I remember my parents, my uncles and aunts, that's the bank that they used. As a matter of fact, several of my family members still bank there today because, like you said, it was the only bank where we could put our money.
Inside of the church is a dedication to their present and past pastors. Reverend Keys told me Citizens Bank has helped each of them make strides for her church and African Americans across Nashville.
It has been a very, very good working relationship. As I said, they have been our bank. We've known many of the persons that work there. We have personal relationships with them to where we can call them if we need them.
Hammonds believes there's a lot more work to improve financial literacy and bring a more diverse workforce to the banking industry. And that is achievable as long as the same view of progression the founders had in 1904 continues.
The educational component is the stigmatism from it. What people got to understand is where you put your money, that's what you support. So when you put your money in an African American owned bank, you're supporting the African American community.
Citizens Savings Bank and Trust plans to continue working to achieve their vision for African Americans and all people. More work is needed to achieve the vision. Kenley Hargett, News 2.